Good morning. Thank you for joining, or good day, depending on what time you get to this. Let's start in a seated position with a tall spine and just a couple of minutes of just your natural breath. Close your eyes down. Changing to the energy medicine yoga breath, which is in through your nose and out through your mouth. We'll begin with the energy medicine wake up. So come to your collarbones, out an inch and down an inch. Jumping on K27, in through the nose, out through the mouth. This helps getting your energy moving in the direction you want it to move. Come to the top of the sternum, waking up your immune system. Moving to your side body, right below your breast, on the side seam of your shirt. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. This is on your spleen meridian. Helps with all kinds of digestion. Moving to your cheekbones, right below your pupils. It's on your stomach meridian. Helps with grounding. Back your hands to your thighs. And just notice. Homolateral tapping, right hand to right leg, left hand to left. Dust off your hands, and we'll switch to the cross crawl, right to left and left to right, helping patterning our energy across our midline, helps with brain health. Breathing in through the nose and out through your mouth. Bring your hands to a triangle right in front of your pubic bone. And set an intention. Mine is the energy boost, patterning our energy the way that's most healthful for us, and moving that energy. Zip it up. On an inhale, flip your hands at your mouth, continue stretching up, exhaling your arms down. 2 more. just like that. Look it up. One finger to your belly button, one finger to your third eye. Breathe in and pull up. Three times. Rest your hands down. Switching to your Ujjayi breath, which is in and out through the nose, unless I cue a different breath pattern. So take about 3 breaths, a small constriction at the back of your throat with this. And now I want you to lock your bandha at your root lock, which is like a Kegel. Just engage that, pull the belly button in just a little bit, and drop your chin just a little bit. These are 3 locks within your body. You can continue Ujjayi breaths holding these. These are 3 energy locks. I'll just relax those a little bit. Your posture is probably in a really good position now. And we'll start waking up our neck. So drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Drop your chin to your right shoulder. Bring your head, drop your chin towards your chest. Left ear to left shoulder. Your chin to your left shoulder. Back to center. Repeat this pattern 2 more times on your own. Right ear to right shoulder. And I'll be quiet so you can do this with your breath pattern. When you're complete, bring your head up, nice tall spine, and let's begin some body circles, spine circles. Waking up our spine. Continuing with your Ujjayi breath. Switching directions with your spinal circles. Coming to a tall spine, clasp your hands in front of your body, interlace your fingers, and inhale up to heart space. Flip your hands, exhale, rounding your spine. Inhale, hands overhead, tall spine. Exhale your hands down, clasping behind your back, interlacing your fingers, opening your heart space, reaching your hands down towards the floor. Release that. Come to the front of your body, interlacing your fingers the other direction, if you remember which direction you had them interlaced before. Inhale to your heart space. Flip your hands. Press them forward, rounding your spine. Inhale to a tall spine. Release your hands. Clasp them behind you. Opening your heart space on the inhale. Release that. And come to all fours. I'm going to roll over my knees. You find your way there in the most comfortable way for you, coming into all fours with a flat back, your head towards one wall, your tail towards the other, your shoulders over your wrist, your knees under your hips. And let's do 5 cat-cows here. Tilting your tailbone up on the inhale, opening your heart space to the front. Exhaling, rounding your back into a cat. Continue for 4 more with your breath. Meeting together. And now make some circles over your wrist, just circling forward and back, making those wrists up. Your finger pads are gripping. Circle the other way. Coming to stillness, extend your right leg back into a runner's lunge. So you're on your toes, you're stretching out the back of that right hamstring, and your foot just rocking back and forth. The next time you come forward, roll over the top of your toes and stretch the top of your foot just a little bit. And then rock back. Then inhale, bringing your right leg up, cross it over your left leg, rest those toes down on the floor, and look back over your left shoulder at your right toes. Continuing to breathe. Pick up that right leg, extend it back behind you now with the heel pressing back. And if you're comfortable here, extend your left hand out in front like you're going to shake somebody's hand. Hold here for 2 breaths. Bring your left hand down, your right knee in, and do 2 cat-cows. Coming to a neutral spine, extend your left leg back on your toes to a runner's lunge and begin rocking, waking up that left hamstring and the bottom of your foot and your toes. The next time you're on your toes, let your foot roll over so you're giving a little stretch in the top of your foot. And then back to the runner's lunge. And then lift your left leg back, cross over your right, bring your left toes to the floor, look over your right shoulder at those left toes. Bring your head back to center, raise your left leg, extend it back, and raise your right hand. We're a little balancing here. Release your right hand to the mat, bring your left knee in, and do 2 cat-cows. Press into your hands. On your next inhale, lift your hips coming into our first down dog of the day. Your toes are curled and you're just pedaling out those feet. Then inhale up on your toes. Exhale your heels toward the mat. You may not come all the way down. And then inhale forward to plank. Drop your knees, lower your chest down to the ground. Take a breath here. And then with your hands under your shoulders, the top of your feet down, we're going to do 3 baby cobras. So inhale up, using mainly your back muscles, very little weight in your hands. Exhale down. Inhale up, peeling your chest up off the floor. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Make a pillow with your hands and rest your forehead on your hands. Rock your hips back and forth. This is calming triple warmer. Still your hips. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Push back up to all fours. And then to downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths here. Then look forward to your hands and tiptoe your feet to the front of your mat, coming into a forward fold. Nice release in your back. You're looking through your legs at the back wall. Your head is hanging heavy. Arms are relaxed. you can ragdoll those. And just sway a little bit here. Drop your hands to the floor. Inhale to a half lift. Straight back, a little bend in the knees. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, coming up to a mountain pose, hands at your sides. And feel into your feet. Lift your toes, put them down one at a time. Your palms are facing forward. Circle sweep to high mountain. Exhale your hands to heart center. Circle sweep to high mountain. Celtic weave as you come into a forward fold, slight bend in the knees. And then trace up your spleen, taking your pointer fingers, running them along the inside of your foot, up the inside of your legs, flaring out at your hips, and then rubbing on the side body where we thumped earlier. Circle sweep your arms up 2 more times with that Celtic weave into a forward fold. And then tracing up spleen, up above your armpit crease down to the side body. 1 more time, just like that. Inhaling up, Celtic weave, forward fold, and then trace up spleen. Inside of the legs, out to your hips, up above the arm crease, down to your side. Let's come into a goddess pose. So bring your feet to about a 45-degree angle. Inhale your hands up. Bring them to heart center. And then drop your fingers to your thighs. So your back is straight. You're in a goddess pose, horse pose. And then dip your right shoulder to your left knee, looking over your left shoulder. Coming back to center. Dip your left shoulder over your left knee. Towards your right knee, looking over your right shoulder. And then with your breath, continue this movement, coming back to the center, dipping the right shoulder, inhaling back to center, exhaling, dipping the left shoulder. Inhale, center, dip. Inhale, center, dip. Inhale, center. Stand up, palms up, eyes open, facing forward. Heel toe your feet in, the hip width distance. And we're going to do 3 half sun salutations here. So inhale your hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Circle sweep up. Inhaling up. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Inhaling up. Swan diving down to a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time, inhale to high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And just hang in your forward fold and enjoy a couple of breaths here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to mountain, hands at your sides. And then bring hands to heart center and bend your knees, heaven touching earth. So inhale your right palm up towards the ceiling, your left palm is down. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, right, and you're stretching. You're creating so much space here in your body. Exhale, hands to heart center. Left palm up, right palm down. Exhale to heart center. Right arm up. Exhale. And now left arm up. And we're changing. We're going to dive into a forward fold. And then heel toe your feet out a little bit. Your palms are towards the floor. And we're going to come into a squat. Whatever squat's comfortable for you. So you can bend your knees a few times. And if Malasana squat is in your practice, come down to that. Otherwise, into any squat position that is comfortable for you. Our ability to squat is one of the things that is a good indicator of longevity. So we want to keep working at this. Your back is straight. If you're in a Malasana, your elbows can be pressing on your knees. Take about 3 more breaths here. And then make your way down to your mat. Coming into a seat. And then roll onto your mat, or onto your back. Hugging the knees into your chest. And rock back and forth here. Bring your feet to the floor as close to your hips as is comfortable. We're going to do 5 moving bridges. So inhaling your hips and arms up and over. Exhaling back down to the mat. The next 4 on your own with your own breath. Inhaling up. I've completed 2. I have 2 more I'm going to do. Your breath, your movement. And when you've completed yours, just bring your knees back in towards your chest and give them a hug. And move into a side body twist. So tee out your arms and let your knees come to the right. Nice twist in the spine, as far as is comfortable for you. If you want to a block or a bolster to support them, use that. And then if it's comfortable, turn your head to the left, looking over your left fingers. On your next inhale, bring your knees back to your chest, to the center. You're looking up at the ceiling. Give them a hug. And then lower your knees to the left, looking over your right shoulder, if that's comfortable. Your next inhale, bring your eyes back up towards the ceiling, your knees in back towards your chest. Give them a hug. And let's do happy baby before we come into Shavasana. So reaching for the blade edge of your feet, if that's in your practice. And I'm going to give you just a little bit of time here to play in this position, bringing a smile to your face. Babies are happy when they're doing this. You may straighten one leg and then the other. And then bring the soles of your feet together, coming into a butterfly as you lower the blade edge of your feet to the mat. And flap your butterfly wings here 3 or 4 or 5 times. And then straighten your right leg out to the right, towards the right corner of your mat, and your left leg out. Rubbing your palms together over your chest, create a little heat. And cup your eyes for as long as that heat feels good. The palms of your hands to your cheekbones, your fingers up into your hairline. Moving into Shavasana. Relaxing those hands down onto your body or onto your mat as you're ready. Begin increasing the length and depth of your inhales and your exhales. Becoming aware of how you're oxygenating your body. Maybe a little movement in your fingers, in your toes. Little circles with your ankles and your wrists. Maybe circling your arms overhead for a good, long, good morning stretch. And in your own time and your own way, come back to seated. You're coming into a fetal position on one side, or hugging your knees in and rocking forward and back. Bring your hands to heart center. And let's share one collective hum. So breathing everything out. Deep breath in. Hum. Om, shalom, shalom, shalom. May you have peace, peace, peace. Thank you for joining me today. And that hum helps tune all the cells in your body to your vibration. It's a nice way to end.